Okay, so video time. I'm currently getting ready to start work on my, or I'm just tinkering right now, and I wanted to make a video about it because it's a cosplay thing, and cosplay videos are fun, and I don't always get to do them. I'll save that for later. But so what we're doing is when a couple years ago I went to Disneyland and I got the web shooters. Now I've hated these since I got them. Only reason I got them is because I thought they were kind of cool. I won't lie, I did. But ever since I got them, I wanted to change them. I've wanted to work on these, but they're so expensive that I was like, yeah, no, maybe I won't. And so today I said fuck it, and I took the foam out of this one, so now it's more loose, and the plan is to make it flush, so it actually fits my hand. And so if I'm doing the math right, it's not going to fit perfectly unless I cut this whole bit off, because the black bits are what is stopping it from perfectly fitting me. I'm not even kidding, it's like it'll be a little extra. So what I'm thinking is first I'm gonna put my safety goggles on because I don't want black and plastic in my eyes again. I'm thinking we're gonna cut this bit off here, and this is the clasp that locks in this way. We're gonna cut that off, and there's still a little bit on the hinge that can be brought in more. If anything, we'll just change this, cut this out too, and put it on the or some elastic or something on the inside and fuse the metal bit. Do the same with this side, but I want to try this first. But yeah, the goal is to get this to fit my wrist a little bit better, because you can see it has, like, it fits down here, but it's not meant to be worn all the way down there. Like if I pop it off, do that, it's like all the way down here. And the web shooter is down here, the nozzle. So at that point, it's kind of null and void. So the plan will be, we're gonna Dremel off that, and then we're also I'm gonna show you how to fix cracked face shells, or any 3D print as well in this video. So let me go find the goggles, and I'll get the camera. And so now you got to get rid of these. Now we're going to, so we just did test fit just to see, and now we just gotta finish shaving off this little bit, and I'm gonna take the main thing we need and I'm gonna set it to the side. There's that, and I did just a little bit of cleanup because I want to make sure that this is not gonna be too much. We started going into some of the metal, so that's actual metal down. Okay, now let's see. That is actually very close now. Oh, wrong way. So now that is pretty damn close to where we need it on this side. So yeah, we are probably gonna have to get rid of this bit too. So we're gonna do this, but instead of actually like trying to get as close to this as I can, I'm just gonna go little by little. Loosen up any bits that have just kind of fused because of the heat. So we pretty much got that down to a T, but now it's flop-sided, as you can probably see. Let's try it. Let's see. Yeah, that fixed a good chunk of it, but it's still pretty loose on the main side. So probably scored this enough where we can start cutting in enough. Sure. Shit. Just to kind of figure out what we're even working with here. There. Then we'll do the same this way. There. And there. There. Now we can bring these out. There. Off. We've even gone through the base of this plastic. Oh, there we go. Perfect. We got through on that side. Now it's time to see. There we go. So we've kind of flattened this bitch out quite a lot. Now it's time to do a mock assembly. Let's see, place that, and then that. Yeah, and then it fits. Pretty damn well, too. Okay. So now, how are we going to clean this up? You're probably wondering, well, there's two different ways. My preferred, because I don't want to fuck with the Dremel anymore. So we're literally just going to take this, cut sand, that down, take the X-Acto, or the blade, just going to kind of clean up the insides. Don't cut towards yourself. I am, because I just want this little experiment. Oh, then we'll sand all that. But first, now we have to clean up the actual mess that we've made. So, find any sharp points. First, just kind of try and take it down if you can normally. Then we'll go in with a knife again. It's going to go along. There. There. Now I'll take the actual X-Acto knife. I'll scalp it a little bit, smoothing something out. There. It's gonna quick fit. Yeah, so stuff over here needs to be kind of brought down a bit, so I'll hit that. Yeah, now let's see how they fit. Still not the cleanest, but we want it enough where it's gonna work on the wrist, so still be flush. I guess not have to be like perfect, you know. It's not to hug the skin, but I want it enough where I'm like actually able to do this. So there we go. Now we have that. So now I want to take the X-Acto knife a little bit more. Just kind of clean up some excesses. Some of the little flashing, because why not? No point in having this super messy. And after all, we want to wear this at the end of the day. Got a lot of scratch up by the upper wrist, so I shouldn't curve anything off. Like that. There we go. Okay. So I don't have my magnets right now, but what we're now gonna do is, because we still want the battery compartment accessible, we're going to line this up enough, kind of do a pseudo measure of it. So we need the measuring tape, just at least the front fucking half. So we want, I'm gonna start that at the 1 inch mainly so I know exactly what I'm working with. So it's about 5.5 or 5 inches. And then from there, so we want to cut, like, we'll do 8 inches, and we'll go from there. Okay. actually, we'll do 10. So cut that. And we're not gonna glue it quite yet because I just want to do a quick light fit of this, just to make sure things line up as wanted. Which they don't, so we can go a little shorter. Because we still want this fairly tight, you know? There. Yeah, that works perfectly for me. Okay, so now we already have a pseudo rough texture here. So now we just need our super glue of choice. And we're going to do a mixture of this stuff. So we're going to do some of that, a little bit of that there. And it's just enough to help it stick, but in reality we're using the E6000 glue. We just want a bit of this stuff because of how strong it is. There. God, I hate the smell of this shit. Okay. We'll press that on. Make sure it's still nice and even. Then we'll compress that on. Okay. And then just so we make sure we're not gonna end up covering like these bits or that, just gonna use it very sparingly right across there. There. Just kind of wipe off the excess. Or having dribble. Where'd I put the cap? Oh fuck. So then we can press these two together, get those bits lined up, then start that whole gluing process. Okay. Now you're probably wondering why didn't I do like both halves of this first and then that. Well, I didn't want to. Okay. Now, I would have done the first coat with that too on this side, but I didn't think about it. Now we want these to be like exactly as they will rest on our wrist. So, oh shit.